Thank you. Now we can do odd. Ooh, that's a good draw too. I still think odd is the play here though. A daggerman tap land. Let's play Ashiok. We will dispute your dispute. Thank you very much. Goodbye. So yeah, let's actually dispute their dispute yet again. Get that out of here. Come to church. Get to do. Let's do it. Of all cards, they negate the... Okay. Interesting. How's it going, y'all? Time Smash MTG, and today we're back with some more MTGA standard action. We've not played standard in a little while. We've been doing some cube, doing a little bit of historic, but we're back with some standard here. We're playing some JRR2, Sultai, mid-range, some Thirsty Garruk, as he calls it. But basically, this is almost a mono blacklist if you look. It splashed a little bit of green for Garruk, a little blue for Artist and Ashiok, and then some sideboard cards. But this is mostly just mono black doing things. But basically, just a lot of removal here, some Agonizing Remorse for hand disruption. We have things like Extinction Event to wipe the board. And then you start getting into your big creatures. We use Heroic Banner, which is a card that you wouldn't think would work really well in this deck, but it's actually kind of nice. Turns where you can go like Heroic Banner, name black, then Blood Chiefs there's something on 3, and then the following turn you drop an Ashiok has been pretty nice. And then the buff of all your creatures, whether it's the Ashiok tokens or the Garruk tokens, is pretty cool. So this deck is surprisingly neat. I've not played too much of it. What little I've played, it's been alright. So I wanted to take it into rank. We're at the very bottom of saving next here. We're at the very bottom of Platinum. I made Platinum like over a week ago, and I've not played any. So there goes my chance to rank up well. That's okay. So we're going to take it in ranked, see how it goes. Let's go. Alright, first game here. Sultai against Pierce 89. Take the play like that. They're playing some Obosh, so this is some Temur. I imagine this is probably a rough matchup, but we'll give it a shot. We have a lot of removal here, so I'll keep this. I probably ditch the Hogger's Mauling on one here and just play it tapped. They do have a lot of stuff that we'll want to kill. We have this Heartless Act that can kill their little critters. Edgewall Keeper will die to Blood Chief's Thirst, so we will be a thirsty boy. Kill that. Play the Triumph tapped and pass turn. I'd like to see a Heroic Banner here be the best draw, just to be able to help us ramp up a little bit. Agonizing Remorse would also not be too bad, just so we can take a look at their hand and see what we're dealing with here. Okay. Ask and you shall receive. Heroic Banner. Name black, pass the turn. They're probably holding up a stomp. They can stomp the face if they want to. Next turn here, we're going to drop Ashiok. Make a 3/3. Artist ain't too shabby either. Let's go ahead. Name blue here. We got enough of the other ones. Let's play Ashiok, baby. Ashiok resolves. Let's go ahead and make us a little 3/3 here. Pass turn. Surely they got something. I'm assuming they've been holding up the stomp the whole time. Like they could have put the Obosh in hand. Crazy B. That's fine. That is fine. Untapped land here. Let's just play Garruk. But if not, we still just play Artist, and that's not too bad. That's an untapped land. So let's go ahead. Play Ashiok. Now the question is, do we want to... So they can flash in Brazen Bar, but I kind of want them to. Like, if that's all they want to do this turn, that's really not that bad. Like, say if they want a Brazen Bar here and then stomp the Garruk. However, we could just do this and then hold up Heartless Act. That's probably better, so let's actually do this. We'll save this Garruk for when it can get down just a little more safely. I can't imagine. I mean, I don't know why they would. That seems weird. What's the card here? Oh, it's a Garruk. Well, we have one in hand, silly. You silly rascal. Yeah, sure, we let that resolve. I think we try to protect this just because we do... Well, we don't have anything we can really... Cultivate is fine. While they don't have anything up, I think we go ahead and do just Heartless Act here. Opponent. Yeah, because then they just have one more land they could do. Okay, so what we want here. Disputes probably want to come in because we want to counter their ultimatum. Duress is okay. Like, they don't have a lot of stuff. Shadow's Verdict seems good because about everything they have here is the adventure package. Coda's Urge, I don't think we bring in here. I'm honestly not sure when we're supposed to bring that in. Seems a little odd. I think Skyclave is for control. So we have 5 cards here. Let's see what we take out. Elspeth's Nightmare doesn't really hit a lot here, but I do like killing the early drops and then get to look. Excuse me. So I'm going to cut one of these and cut one of these. We have 3 more cards we need to get rid of. I still like the Agonizing Remorses here. Heartless Act still kills most things we need. I think the Eliminates are a little bit redundant now. So maybe I take out 2 of those. And on the draw, maybe I don't need 4 of these. Maybe I'll cut 1 of those. Let's run this out and see how it goes. It's game 2 against Preciso 89. Let's see if we can't take him down. Yeah, this is a solid hand. Heraldic Manor. Dot deck over here. Then we play the Temple here, look for an untapped land. So Temple, Extinction Event I don't think we want. Good card, but we need the lands right now. Though I guess we technically have them here already. We need an untapped land since all these are tapped. Opponent with the double Fatal Passage start. Okay, 80. Do this, pass the turn, hoping to find an untapped source so we can Elspeth's Nightmare this Edgewalling Keeper. We've just been drawing our big creatures here, which is a little bit awkward. Lava Glide. Beanstalk Giant. Okay, I really need that untapped land. Thank you. Thank you, game. We'll go ahead and name black here. Elspeth's Nightmare. Kill Edgewall. Five mana for opponent. No double red. Another Beanstalk. Probably gets another red source or a blue source. There's the red. They need one more blue and then they can get ready to... Jeez. Okay. Well, now we need to find a counter spell. Opponent ramping like crazy. They have a casual 7 lands on the battlefield while we have 3. Artist ain't going to... Oh. Okay. Okay. Well, there's Dispute. So... let's go ahead and crack this first. Go black here. If we do this, we have 2 mana, which doesn't do anything. Though it does guarantee that we can Ashiok this next turn. I don't think I hate that. Also, if we hit a land, we can Garruk. So let's just banner here. Not the most mana efficient play, but I think it's what we got to do. We just gotta hope they didn't top deck. Okay. 8/8. So, no land force. If I do this, that still isn't enough to kill that. So I think here we're just bouncing. Let's see, going to bounce, see what they want to exile. Exile the land, okay. Now do I want to play this tapped is the question. And I think I do. Because we can draw a card with this Garruk if we just kill something. If that's all they do is just play a Beanstalk Giant. Terror of the Peaks. Yoinks. That was a good draw for them. That was a very good top deck opponent. You are lucky. Alright, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, still 5. Yeah, I'm not liking this. Our Garruk's gonna die here. Unless we draw. Actually, I don't know what we could draw here. Just destroy that. Land. So they can kill our Garruk here. We're definitely behind this game now for sure. Opponent to top deck that top deck of Ember or the Terror of the Peaks was very, very good. Lucky by them.
I'll survive this.
They're tapping very specifically here. Did they really top deck the ultimatum too? Okay. Agonizing Remorse doesn't seem to do much here. Let's do a little Artist first. We can pay for Mystical Dispute, which I think we have to do. Extinction Event would be primo. Heartless Act, I think, has got to be the play here. But man, maybe they wouldn't have gave us. If it's Extinction Event going to the bin, I'll feel sad. But Murderous Rider could be worse. Still not out of this yet, but it doesn't feel too good. Opponents drew very well. As I was saying, opponent has drawn very well. Yep. Now they can still do Brazen Bar, Instep. Okay, well we can dispute that, which will actually be relevant here. Let's go ahead and do this again first. Because it can let us hit an Extinction Event, which would be nice. I think we take the 1 this time. Garruk, not a bad card. So, Elspeth's Nightmare doesn't do too much. We can Heartless Act this giant. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we can Agonizing Heartless and Dispute, which is actually kind of nice. So we're going to Agonizing Remorse to start. We'll take the Obosh because I don't want them getting that double damage. And they have to pay a little bit more for this Beanstalk Giant, which is fine because Garruk can kill it. So opponents burned 2 timeouts now. They may have left the building. Maybe they're mad that we're Agonizing Remorse from them. I think we've turned this around though. Just as ugly as it may have looked. We killed. And we'll hold up this dispute. They can't even flash that in now. I think opponent left the building. Alright, so clock's ticking down. I guess Temur doesn't like it when you disrupt their game plan. GG's. Even if they top deck the ultimatum there, we had that dispute. Good first game here. J-Dub, Thirsty Garruk. Let's go ahead and play another one. Alright, game number 2 is against Kudri Summon. Let's see if we can go 2-0 here. We're in the draw this time. Opener. It's a pretty good opener. Luris. It's probably Rogues. A little bit awkward for Rogues. But we can Agonize Remorse on 2. We have Extinction Event if they happen to get a wide board here. Assuming we can, get around it all. Top there. Artist I don't mind seeing, because if it resolves we get to draw some cards. Ruin Crab! You ruined my life. Okay, well goodbye Garruk. Jeez. Like Castle Lock Wayne, let's take a look at what we're up against here. Huh. Drown and Lock. I mean, right now they don't have too much in their bin to get back, so I don't think I care about Aghanim's Awakening. I think I'm making them use the Drown of the Lock. So let's just take the end of the story here, make sure they can't do that again. That Drown of the Lock can counter about anything, but we have a lot of counterable cards here, so we'll see if they want to take the bait and, do it on the Heraldic Banner or not. They're building a lot of our good cards here, I'll give them that. Like, no lands out of all that. Let's go ahead. Blue here, let's try to Banner. Counter if you want, my friend. Okay. My cards. We're down to 41 cards in the bin. Weird game here. It's fucking Ruin Crab. Okay. So I think we try to Artist first. This I imagine probably does get countered. We're drowning, baby. Well, we'll Temple here. If it's something we want, we actually want to bottom it. Yeah, like Elspeth's Nightmares are great, but it's just going to go to the bin. I don't want it to, so let all this get out of here. Soaring Thought Thief, okay. More millage. We're at 35 cards now. See if they put the Luris in hand, possibly. They shock in. Wow. So they're still keeping that up. That's pretty annoying. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shuffle some more. So it seems like they have something up their sleeve right now. I'm going to try and play this Garruk, I think. Or do I play this? It's tough. I think we should try to play this, destroy their Soaring. But destroying Soaring Thought Thief doesn't even do much. Basically what I want to do is bait them into playing Luris. And that's odd. That's odd. I think I'm actually just making... Because I'm going to be doing odd here. So I think I'm just going to make some of these. Some 3/2s. Another Thought Thief would be pretty frustrating here. So here I assume they lure us. What else can they do here? Not much of anything. Attack me. Okay, honestly rude.
I've got better
Honestly, so rude.
Anyway.
Well, now I think we're just trying to play Ashiok. $25 in the bin. What is that last card? I think we still crack this. I mean, we're getting close to milling ourselves out here anyways, but... One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Meh. Let's go to attacks here first. Heartless Act, okay. Now that that's in hand, I think we can... If I bounce it, that gets rid of it, but that also kills my Ashiok. So I think I'd rather just play this. Make a blocker here. Yes, they can hit it a little bit, but it's not a big deal.
All your fears are given for.
So see if they're going at me or at Ashiok. I think we're going to end up being okay here from the looks of it. Land Extinction Event. Okay. Still nothing in the bin they can really get back with Lurrus, but I'm assuming they play it anyways. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Now play your Lurrus out. Thank you. Now we can do Odd. Ooh, that's a good draw too. I still think Odd is the play here though. And then we make them pitch this. Well, they can just flash it back in though, right? Let's just keep putting 2/2, 3/3s out. How does it feel? You exile some cards. And now they're in top deck mode. We have 9 power on board. And we get there. Let's go. So picking up the dub against Rogues. So Glimpse of Freedom will come in here. The Disputes will come in. Cling to Dust will come in. Skyclave's probably good here as well. And Shadow's Verdict. Okay. What's bad against them? Probably the Garruks, which is 6 mana. I'm going to cut at least 2 of those for now. Mauling is just a really expensive removal spell here, so I don't even want that. Elspeth hits about everything there, so that's good. Remorse is fine. Eliminate's fine. Heartless Act's fine. Gosh, we actually have a pretty good matchup against them, I think. It's just you don't want to cut all of your good cards. Like, I can cut 1 Extinction Event here, so we have the Shadow's Verdict. Murderous Rider is pretty meh. We'll cut those. It's just an overcost removal spell at that point. 5 more cards to cut. Did I cut all the gear? I just don't want to cut all of our win cons, you know? But Skyclave Shay is pretty much a good win con, so I think we actually just cut the Garruks, as much as that makes me sad. Now we're just Dimir Control. Cut 1 banner. 1 Remorse. Actually, I think I'd rather have the Remorse. Cut like a Heartless Act or something. Let's run this at him. It's game 2 against Kuri Suman. Like, we kind of have a wealth of riches in the sideboard here against them, it seems. So, we're on the draw again. 1 lander ain't going to do it, even on the draw. This is much better. Okay. We had a nice hand, like a little hold up this into Agonize Remorse into banner, but opponent wasn't having it. That's pretty funny. Let's go and play one more game. finish it off. Alright, last game of the day is against Triceratops. I appreciate that pun. Hoya, Triceratops! That's what they said when they typed their name in, I bet. On the draw again. I feel like this is a decently safe hand, though. Like, we get the hand disruption on 2, extinction event if it's a aggressive deck, so we'll keep. Okay, well, these 2 Agonize Remorses should come in handy. Eliminate. This is just here to kill their Shark Typhoon tokens. Assuming that this is control, which is what it looks to be. Birth of Meletus. What value? We're drawing all over move. We have to sideboard a lot here, so this is probably a bad matchup game 1, I would imagine. Huh. Shatter we don't care about. Damn, we really don't care about a lot of this, though. The apparitions can take our banners, but that's about it. Like, if we get to a point where they're trying to shatter the skies, like, we're good. So I'm actually going to take the apparition here just because it exiles, so that way if they have an Elspeth Conqueror's Death and they can't bring it back. So I think we're just going to take another look-see here. Seagate. This also takes their land, which I think is pretty clutch. So we'll do that. And pass turn. See if they found the land or not. Okay, that was a pretty good land to find. However, eliminate kills that. Go get black here. Hope you find the land. That's a land. Do I want to kill their 0/4? I don't think so. Pass turn. If they ever make that into a land or a creature, then we'll eliminate it. Sure. We just want to keep on popping up, baby. That's fine because we can just Extinction Event. I really want to save this Eliminate for their Crawling Barrens. Like, we just have so much removal here. Oh no, they're hitting us for 2. Okay, they found a land. Unless that last card was a counterspell, if we draw an untapped land here, we'll be good. Okay, another Blood Chief's Thirst. We just do even here. Now, this does leave us open to a Crawling Barbarian's attack, but again, we're just not really that concerned about that. Another Shark Typhoon, eh? Okay. I hope we can find removal for it. We'll take 3. It's a land. I think for now we just Blood Chief's Thirst that. And I plan on playing Garruk next turn. Yep. Ashiok ain't too bad. This makes 2 blockers. We have a chump blocker. Chump blocker. Unless that last card's a counterspell, this should be good. Because even if they just put counters on the Crawling Barons, it's not a huge deal. So let's put some 2/2s down. Now, obviously, next turn they can either Skyclave or Shatter. I'm assuming they would Shatter here. But as long as they can't take down my Garruk, then I'll be feeling really nice. If If we draw a land this next turn, I can Ashiok, hold up Eliminate for the Crawling Barrens. It seems that the removal just kind of lines up very awkwardly right now. The midnight clock is ticking. We can reset that with Ashiok, so that's not even a big deal. Okay, there's a land. So, I'm assuming they're leaving this up to block with. Let's go ahead, swing in, make small, play Ashiok. We've already got some good cards that's in the bin right now, so. And right now we're just kind of making it to where, you know, they're kind of forced to want to shatter us here. That's a good draw. That's a good draw. Pawn it with the top decks. Oh, you hate it. And they had to just drawn that because they just played it. Man, that sucks. Opponent getting lucky. Luckily, we can still hold up this Eliminate, but I'm pretty sad now. So, Crawling Barrens. Shark Typhoon getting... What a load of shit. Now the Skyclave that person. This sucks. This sucks so bad. They were so dead. The mother dot decks. The dot decks. God. They went Ugin into Ugin into Shark Typhoon. Their third Shark Typhoon, by the way, in the top half of their deck, and then into ECD. Must be fucking nice. Oh, Disputes come in, Shades come in. Screw it, Urge comes in, Duress comes in. I can maybe even want Cling to Dust, but I don't think we want that here. So we take out a bunch of removal. Heartless Act is bad. Elspeth Nightmare is bad. Extinction Event is bad. I think we want the Eliminates because they do kill any of their tokens. I gotta take out 2 Blood Chief's Thirst here. Let's run this at them. Don't feel good about this now. Game 2 against Triceratops. Man, that was... What a run by them. What a hot run. Arena, baby. Arena, baby, what is you doing? This kind of sucks, too. But if we get that one in the land to get banner down, that kind of makes up for it. You gotta dish the Blood Chief's Thirst here, play the Triome, and pray. Okay. Untap land, baby. That is one problem with this deck, is you have a lot of tap lands coming in. Okay, well that's not too bad. Let's go play the Skyclave Shade. It resolves. Oh, you motherfucker. They just got it all. Alright, well, that's unfortunate. That's a very good answer. We get Artist here, which is fine. So we'll play Artist, get a little card advantage here. I'm just tilting now though. That's some boo. That's some bull. I hate when they do that. We had the dang answers and they came and they just put a beating on us, baby. We needed the land, so that's actually fine. I hate it. I hate it so much. They got that dang old Maze Mine Tome. Maze Mine Tome. I don't care. I don't care. That's a draw. Think here we're playing Banner now. Holding up Dispute this whole time. But now we still say black on this. You still always want to say black here. I guess it's Clearwater. So if I play this, then Dispute covers everything. Which I think is actually okay if they play something like a... ECD, sorry. So let's swing in for 4 here. They probably just draw a card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If we draw an untapped land this next turn, we play Garruk with Dispute backup. If not, we play Ashiok with Dispute backup. I still think that's pretty fine. Field of Ruin is okay. I mean, we still get a 2/2 back. Yeah, that's not really hurting us here. We still draw a card off of that, so. And if they had like a Dispute of their own, that's just like mega bad. Here, I think we just cycle Triome that they know about. Another banner, you say? All those draws, and we can't find a daggum untapped land. Let's play Ashiok. We will dispute your dispute. Thank you very much. Goodbye. Could bounce that. I actually kind of like doing that.
Below lies succulent horrors.
But then if they just like ECD, we didn't get any value off of this really. So I think we're actually just going to do this. We'll play a Temple to Scry. Murder Strider we probably do want at this point. So we'll keep that on top. Swing for 2. Dream Travel! So they have 6 lands. I think we just try to get them out of cards here. See if they want to do that. Okay. Swing. Exiling what? Top that. Don't like that. Oh, well, they topped it because they didn't want it, so that makes sense. Then we will... If I play Banner here, I've still got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana technically. I think we're playing Banner. Should have played this first, get an extra point of damage in. Plays tapped. Then on upkeep, I think we, sorry, their upkeep. I missed it. I missed it. I missed it. We'll even manually tap this just to kind of fake them out, make them think we got the answer. Because we do not want them going to attacks. Kind of surprising they're not playing that. Okay, well that's pretty good. They're going to let it die. They're just going to draw one card. The old 7 mana, draw one. Tried and true. It just dies. They really wanted to draw an extra card there. Okay. They played their land already. Get out. I think that was a pretty good play there. That was kind of nice. That worked in our favor nicely. So, they bring Extinction Events in. Or they bring Dream Trawler in. Maybe we do want Extinction Event. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like, now I'm not really loving the shades as much. Heartless Act also kills that. So maybe the Heartless Acts are actually better than the Eliminates here. I'll leave us one Extinction Event here. Take out one of these. Figure run this at him. So last game here is against Triceratops. Hiya! See if we can't take them down. We actually get a keepable hand here. Still tapping on City. There's one thing I know from all of John's lists, as great as they are, is they are heavy on the tap lands. But the dude makes them work and makes them killer decks, so I ain't complaining. I don't have full control on here. I don't think I had a stop. We'll just play a Triumph here, pass the turn. If I get an untapped land, being able to duress and dispute would be sweet. So let's get an untapped land. Can we do that? No. No, we can't. Well, let's duress first. See what we're working against. Dispute and Dispute and a Skyclave, which isn't that impressive. Covetous Urge. I mean, it's a good enough card that I think I want to keep it, even though it's going to make us a little bit awkward on our mana right now. But I get the Temple to scry with us next turn. So I actually think it's okay. They bought him there, which is good. Just plays a tap land here. They can draw a card. So let's go ahead. Remorse this time. Midnight Clock. It's kind of funny. Yeah, I don't want them getting mana out of that. Temple of Milady. Let's find an untapped land, please. Great card, but we can't play it if we can't get the mana for it, so bottom that. Even if we miss a land this next turn. Okay. So here we're kind of tempted to play banner naming blue. And I think we got to do that just to keep up with the mana wise. Like, yes, we usually use black on this, but not that big of a deal. So I got 5 mana here. And they'd be pretty wise to try to do this because we miss on land. Yeah, this ain't good, Chief. We had to get him to use it, though. I guess I should have floated that mana just in case they were bad. Come on. For fuck's sake. Remorse. Not sure how we're supposed to win the game when we don't draw lands, especially when they're getting to do all this, but it's the way Magic goes sometimes. I think we played better than they have. Well, I don't know. They played fine, I guess. I feel like we played well, is what I'm trying to say. But maybe I shouldn't have taken this Urge. The urge was just too high, I guess you could say. I mean, in the end, it doesn't even matter. We only got the one. I should have got. What am I doing? Should have got a blue source. Opponent. Opponent. We just can't draw lands. I mean, we're 14 cards to the deck. Why the hell would we ever tap this way, game? And that's what sucks about Arena. So you see this right here. The obvious play here is to Agonize Remorse and hold up a Dispute, but now we have to tap it like a dumbass. So now it's like just the most obvious thing. Opponent just on Mono Shadow the Sky .deck over there. But if we don't draw lands, we can't do anything. Why? This is so dumb. Jesus. And again, it tried to screw us. Arena, you gotta do better, baby. You gotta do better. You're better than this. Yep. And it's a tap land. Oh, and it's a tap land. Let's attack first. Play Temple. Yeah, we keep lands. We, in fact, do keep lands. Easy Dispute. So now we play... Ooh, no, we can't do that. We play Artist, hold up Dispute. What if we actually come back and win this game? How funny would that be? Banner seems decent, but I think we're supposed to take the 2 cards. Okay. Okay. ECD is not very nice of them. Okay. So I think we're doing this, naming Dream Trawler. And they have to top deck really well this next turn, or else the ECD doesn't do much. What else is in their graveyard? It's just ECD, so yeah, let's actually dispute their dispute yet again. Get that out of here. Covetous Urge. Get to do things. Swing in. Would love to play Dream Trawler next turn. Okay. Okay. Now we're finding all those lands we couldn't find earlier. So they just have Shatters. So the plan here is to do this. We still take one more hit from the Skyclave, so that's fine. Get him down to 12.
Delightfully friendly.
Now we have a block for the Skyclave. If they shatter here, hey, hey, maybe we're getting there. Okay. 3/3. Let's make this.
All your fears are given.
What's in the bin? Nothing that we care about. It's a non-land card. Non-land card. First we get to swinging for 3. Then I think we Covetous Urge again, naming ECD. Alternatively, we just take... I think we just take ECD here. I could take Shatter, make that be the last one. But we might be able to... I don't know how this honestly works with... We're just going to save this Shade. They're going to Shatter us next turn. Sure thing, chicken wing. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Do we just do this? Because how does this read? Non-angel creatures, so our Dream Child would have indestructible? I think we get greedy, maybe do this one more time. What would we do? We do ECD or Midnight Clock? Actually, let's do Banner first. Let's do it. So we'll do Amarius Call. We'll do Midnight Clock. And then I'm going to leave the Dream Trawler there because I can still cast that later.
Tragedies are the stars of your
Of all cards, they negate the... Okay. Interesting. What the hell? We'll play this. I want to have a chance to actually kick it. They have a Shatter, and then they're top decking. So let's see if this is enough here. Okay, so Shatter. I should have played this first, so it would have Indestructible. So that was a little bit of a mess up on my end. They still only have one card in hand here. They have went through 3 Shatters. Pass. Let's go ahead and put the hour on here. Disputes, we like that. We can cast both of these, and I think that's the play. One, two, three. I think we just do this, and then we hold up the Dispute, though. Still lethal on board right now, and we get there. We missed so many land drops, and we still got the win there. Resiliency, though, we like it. Moving up to Plat 3. I swear, this season's actually been really good. I've just not played a bunch, but the record's been nice. Let's go ahead and take a look at the deck list one more time. Alright, so nice little 3-0 there. J-Dub, Sultai, Thirsty Garruk coming in clutch. This was actually really nice. Sideboard-wise, you get a lot of interesting tools, and you have a lot of main deck removal on the first game here. It's a really interesting deck. A lot of cool lines to play here. It makes you think a lot. I had to really put my thinking cap on for this game. The amount of tap lands are still a little bit concerning to me, but as a whole, like you can kind of fight through it and it plays around it kind of nicely. Like there's a lot of times where you still played a tap land and then we had a bunch of these cheaper plays here to still do. So it wasn't all that bad there. But man, surprise of all this here was Covetous Urge. This card, for me to not even really know why it was in here, felt great there. Getting to take all the stuff. It actually interacted well with Ashiok. Just a really cool, neat deck here. So hopefully y'all enjoyed this. If you did, like, comment, subscribe. Soon we'll be getting into Kaldheim spoilers, so we're about there. Thanks for watching, y'all. Let's go!